One of my favorite type of, oh my god, I just ate that spray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's so bright. I'm literally standing in front of natural light, and ignore the background. Like, honestly, just ignore it. Just pretend it's just me and just me doing my makeup today. We're gonna do a soft glam look. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna turn out soft, but I know that it's gonna be like the Instagram matte makeup look kind of look that I'm going for today. And this is probably one of my go-to looks as well, like in when I go outside, when I take pictures. Like, this is my favorite like look to do. I'm using my favorite products as well that I use all the time. So I just thought I would do an in-depth YouTube video about it and what I use, and leave links to all the products I'm using today in this video. My face feels so dry. I've had this skincare on all like morning. I woke up, best to put this phone on silent. I woke up, so I've been waking up so late. Anyone else experiencing from an irregular like sleeping pattern? Me, I slept till like 2, 3, woke up at like 10:30. Oh, parents, don't watch this video. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do a soft glam matte look, emphasizing on the matte because it's going to be very matte. It's not going to be dewy anything, it's just matte. Okay, first of all, what I like to do before I start off any makeup application on my face is make sure my face is like cleansed, wiped down, and there's nothing on the face. Like, I've applied a lot of skincare this morning, and skincare is sometimes like you can apply a lot, but you can apply a lot and still feel hydrated, but sometimes it like starts to crumble. Like here, like I don't know if you just saw, my skincare was starting to crumble, and that is not a good look when you're doing like a heavy matte look or any sort of makeup look. You don't want your makeup to crumble after you start putting your foundation on. So I like to make sure my skin is cleansed. Right, so I'm just gonna be using a cotton pad and my cleanser. Right, after all of that is off, I like to use a moisturizer. This is from Ulla Henriksen. This is the GC Rush Gel Cream. I love this stuff so much. I'm like literally on my last leg. I've got a new package come through the other day, which means I now have a brand new one, so it's really good. But I love this one. This is very lightweight. It's a gel cream like it says, and I suffer from like congested skin, and gel formulated stuff, like products that are not heavy and not oil based, are really good for me because I don't want it to further block my pores and get me spots, because that's what got me all these spots. I'm slowly like learning all about it, and I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm moving on to my Banana Bright eye cream. I also love this one. It's very like soothing, hydrating. I've like noticed a big difference after using this. Like, my eye bags have gone a little bit lighter because it contains vitamin C, which does help brighten up your skin. After all of that is done, we're moving on to the makeup, which you guys are all here for today. Oh my god, this is like a Ulla Henriksen skincare video. I swear this video is not sponsored by them. I was simply gifted these products to try out and use, and I absolutely love them, so I just thought I'll show you guys. I love this Banana Bright face primer. I haven't used this in such a long time. I used to use this on like holiday because it can be worn by itself. It's so nice, but it's just like a really nice and hydrating primer. I love this primer so much. It just looks so nice on the skin even if you don't have any makeup on, and this just looks great. The reason I'm applying like a hydrating primer is because the foundation I'm using is such a matte foundation that, oh my god, if you don't apply any hydrating products, this foundation literally cracks up on my face. It just doesn't look good because I have really dry skin. If you have oily skin, this foundation is probably going to be your favorite foundation. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Foundation, Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite foundations ever. You literally just need one pump of this, and I'm gonna be dotting that all over the face. I am going to be applying my glow setter from GLAM. This just hydrates the face even more. And I'm just going to stipple it, like buff it in. We're moving on to concealer. What I like to do with my, it's very light as you can see, so but I like to highlight with my concealer, and then I like to let my concealer sit underneath my, just underneath my eyes. I like them to sit there for like a minute or two. I've been doing this technique for years. I just don't mention it enough. And then I'm gonna be layering my XX Revolution concealer. I love the color of this. It's very like yellow olivey skin tone kind of color. I love the wand. It's very like different. I haven't seen a wand like this before, and I'm just using that to further conceal my face. Also, please don't mind, I think you can hear the rain behind me. If this audio gets really bad, I'm gonna be so mad that you can hear the rain, but it's been raining all day today and I'm literally in front of the window using my favorite sponge. It's so dirty, but this is the e.l.f. Total Face sponge. I believe it's like £5, one of the best ones I've ever tried. Right, letting the under eye just sit there for a little bit, and we're gonna cream contour. I love doing cream contour. Fenty have come out with a new cream bronzer kind of thing. So I use the shade number 4 Honey Glaze. I love this one so much. This is a very light cream contour. It blends so easily, hence I've been using this so many times lately. But it's so easy to blend. I'll show you guys, and you can apply as much of it as you want on your skin and it will not look cakey or anything. So I've been loving this one. This is the new brush that they came out with as well. This is the Face 125 brush, and I just use this to like buff it in. I think I'm gonna do the rest of the video with the voiceover because this rain is getting a bit heavy and I'm scared that the audio is gonna be really bad. So I'll just like do my makeup and I'll do voiceover over it. Hey guys, voiceover time. So you can see how easy it is to blend this contour bronzer in. Look at it, it's so effortless. I don't have to go heavy hand with it. It's just so easy to blend, and hence I've been using this product so many times recently. Like ever since I got it, I've been using it in every single one of my looks. Right, and then moving on to the concealer, I'm just blending it in with the sponge. Honestly, this technique makes sure that you get the most full coverage out of it. None of it gets taken away. It just like sits there, so it's just so good. And I'm just using that same sponge from e.l.f. and blending it all together. As you can see, I like to conceal my eyelids as well at this time, so that, you know, all those dark spots are all gone. Then I like to set it all with my Anastasia loose setting powder. This is probably one of my favorite loose setting powders. It's so good. This is the shade Banana. Brightens up my under eyes a little bit. And then what I like to do is, I don't like to bake. I like to just press the powder in with the sponge and make sure everything has set. Then I'm taking my bronzer. This is from MAC, Give Me Sun. You've seen me use this so many times. It just has the perfect undertone for me. It's very orangey, yellowy, and I absolutely love it. It's perfect for like olive skin tone, golden kind of skin tone, and I just use this to bronze everywhere, basically setting the Fenty bronzer in place. I just love this product. This is like my second one, and yeah, I just use this every single time and it never fails me. Then I take this big brush, and then I buff a little bit more of that powder everywhere and make sure there's no excess powder on my face. Then I take off my foundation lips because I just hate having foundation on my lips. It just gets so dry and just crusty. Today we are taking the bronzer and using this as eyeshadow. I like to do this sometimes when I'm doing like a neutral, like an everyday glam, because bronzer has a lot of like, you know, orangey undertones. So this is like perfect just to warm up the crease and give your eyes a little bit more definition. And I like to take it quite higher up onto the brow bone of kind of my face, if that makes sense, like just there. And I like to just elongate my eye. I like to sharpen up the sides using the loose setting powder and sort of like baking. I was showing you guys this, and then my battery decided to run out, but then I like dust it off immediately because I don't like to bake, like I said, because I have really dry eyes. It's like dry skin, it tends to like settle into the dry patches. Then I'm using the Browsing palette from Benefit. I love this one because it has so many different variety of shades, and it's a powder formula. And I just have been really drawn into powder because it gives a more natural kind of look. So yeah, I'm using that palette. As you can tell by my past videos, I've been loving this Wow Brow from e.l.f. This has little fibers in it that makes the illusion that you have like more hair on your eyebrows than you actually do. I literally have no hairs, and this just sets my eyebrows perfectly and also gives the illusion that I have more hairs on my eyebrows. Taking my L'Oreal concealer, I just like to use this to lightly highlight my brow bone. Usually I only do this when I'm doing like a light matte look like this. I don't do this on a very usual basis, and I haven't done it for a while, but I just thought I'd bring it back in. And I just like to sort of do this and then make sure you blend your bronzer or your eyeshadow so it doesn't look like separated. This next step is so crucial for me. I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. If you haven't got this powder in your hands, oh my god, this powder is one of the best things I've ever like owned, and this is so good. I like to dust this everywhere to make sure all my makeup is blended and there's no harsh lines lines anywhere. Then I also like to use this to set my eyelid because I didn't really set it properly. I just bronze it up, but I like to make sure that it doesn't crease because my eyes crease a lot. I do this all the time. I'm just contouring, kind of bronzing, and giving my nose a little bit of shape with my bronzer that I used. I like to use the same one that I used on my face so that it just gives the illusion that, you know, it's all, you know, it's the same thing that I'm using, if that makes sense. It doesn't look chalky or anything, and I love this one from MAC, so I just use it to define my nose a little bit because my nose does lose its shape after I apply a lot of concealer, foundation and everything on it. Blending is definitely the key, so make sure you blend. Then I'm using this blush from NARS. It's called Arouse, and this is part of their Spring 2020 collection. I absolutely love this blush so much. I was applying it and then my battery decided to cut me off. But this is what it looks like. It's really good. Here's me doing a little dance. And then I'm moving on to my eyes. I'm using this Too Faced eyeliner. This is the Better Than Sex one. Oh my god, this is so good. The felt tip is so small. Literally need to do the smallest strokes and it just makes the application so much better. Also, it's very pigmented. So like it's just really good. Also, I've noticed keeping my eyes open to apply eyeliner has been a lot better for my eye shape because my eyes are very like crooked, one of the eyes, and it's really hard for me to apply eyeliner, but this definitely has helped me. Then I'm moving on to mascara. This is the Benefit Bang mascara. Oh my god, this mascara is so good. As you can see, I literally have no eyelashes, but this makes me look like I have eyelashes, and I just love using this one. It has the smallest one, which I prefer to a big one, and it just makes it so much easier to apply mascara. Lashes are Tatti lashes in TL5s. These are probably one of my favorite styles from them. I love this one, TL3, TL10, TL7s, TL2, and also the Momo Mitchell ones are really great. But I just love how fluffy these lashes are, and they're super easy to apply. I've literally worn this one like 10-15 times already. Pretty sure I can use it for another 10-15 times. They're very durable and very affordable as well. Setting my face using the Glam Glow Setter spray again. I just like to do this so that my makeup is all melted in, and then just let it sit there for a little bit and just, yeah, make sure it's all set. I did apply lip balm, so I'm just taking that off, and then I'm gonna move on to lip liner. This is MAC Cork, one of my favorite lip liners. I just use this to define my lips even more and also shade in my lips and also contour my lips. I've been doing these steps and honestly it just makes my lips look so much bigger, and I love that look. For lips, I'm using the NYX Lingerie Push Up lip pencil. This is one of the new ones. I don't know what shade this is, but I'll definitely put it down below, and I love this one. It just gives a perfect like illusion of bigger lips, and I just make sure that's all blended in, and it's a super matte formula, and I just love it. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful and were inspired, and I hope this video was easy to follow through. I'm so sorry for the audio, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please give it a like if you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.